Hi, Mary.
Hi, Rupert. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Oh, thank you. This is a very happy day for me. It's Ben's birthday, so I say happy birthday to Ben. But that's a different happiness than what we've been speaking about. I think the real happiness doesn't exclude that happiness on that one day of anything, but it's different. It's very, very different. It doesn't take a special day to have it happen. It doesn't need.
Mary, there's only one kind of happiness. There isn't one kind of happiness that you feel on your birthday, another kind of happiness that you feel when the sun shines, another kind of happiness when your best friend calls, another kind of happiness. That it's always the same. From as long as you can remember, when you were a 5-year-old girl, the happiness you experienced then is exactly the same as the happiness you experience on Ben's birthday. It has been liberated by a different experience. It was preceded, the experience of happiness was preceded by a trip to the seaside as a 5-year-old girl, and on Ben's birthday now. But the experience itself is always the same. It is the shining of your being. Now, what is it what is it about the trip to the seaside as the 5-year-old girl, or Ben's birthday, or any other event that makes us happy? What is it that, in your experience, that is common to every single event or object or person that has made you happy? What is the common, in your relationship to that event, what is the common element in your relationship to every single object, event, or relationship that has made you happy? There's one thing they all have in common.
Yes.
It's that you say yes to them.
Yes.
That's it. That's the only thing that determines your happiness. You say yes to it.
Yeah.
Think about it. Everything you say yes to in your life makes you happy. Everything you say no to makes you unhappy. You say yes to Ben today, and you're having a happy day. Tomorrow, if he does something and you say no to him, the same Ben that made you happy today will make you miserable tomorrow. It was not Ben's fault. He is not responsible for your happiness today, and he will not be responsible for your misery tomorrow. I'm sure you won't be miserable tomorrow. What is it that dictates whether a person, an object, an activity, or a situation makes us happy or not? It is not the person, the object, the activity. It is whether we say yes to it or no to it. That's it. Yeah. So instead of demanding the world and people to be just the way we need them to be in order to make us happy, in order to make us say yes to them, why don't we make the prior determination just to say yes to everything? We don't even need to say yes to everything, because awareness, it is awareness's nature.
It's a yesness nature.
Awareness is yes to everything. It's like the space of this room. Has the space in your room, has the space in the universe, Mary, ever said no to anything?
No, it hasn't.
Does it say no to the sunshine? Does it say no to an atomic explosion? Does it say no? No, the space never says no. Well, awareness is an aware space whose nature is just a universal yes to everything. And that is why awareness is always happy. It's not that we, the mind, need to struggle to say yes to everything, as opposed to saying yes to some things and no to others. We just have to realize it's too late. Awareness, the fact that something is happening means awareness has already said yes. It's too late for the
Yeah.
mind to come in and say, well, I like this and I don't like that.
Yeah.
So this is why this it's an effortless way. It is simply to recognize that we, the space of awareness, simply, naturally, effortlessly embraces all experience. Now, I don't mean to imply that it is not appropriate to respond to situations.
Yes.
But we respond to situation having, without the resistance, not from a place of resistance. We respond appropriately moment to moment from a place of love and understanding, intelligence, and
So the yes is always there.
the yes is our nature. The yes is the nature of awareness. We do not have to struggle to change our resistance into welcoming, but rather to see that it is the nature of awareness to be open to all experience. Awareness cannot resist experience.
Okay, I'll give you the example that I have about these feelings that you talk about. You say when you start on this journey, certain feelings will start coming up, and boy, did they, once they heard that invitation. And so I very gently practiced the inviting it and even feeling happy that they were coming.
Good.
And then they would come more often.
Good.
And they
Bring
came
them on.
and
That's
they brought
great.
them on. I said, come. And then one day I said, you're invited. And they said, wait a minute, we have an invitation for you. And they said, what are you doing with that wall of separation with us? And I realized what I had done. I had, yes, invited, but with the restriction of a wall of separation. And I didn't even know it until they showed me. It took those feelings to show me that I still was holding separation from them when they wanted to be whole with me the whole time.
Yes.
So now they come willingly, or they come when they want to.
Perfect.
I invite them. They're invited to stay here regardless of.
Yes. You are liberating yourself. You, Mary, you, awareness, are liberating yourself from the accumulated residues,
Yes.
of all the experiences in your life that you have said no to. And this no to experience has been stored in you, layer upon layer upon layer, from early on in childhood, when we could not face or process our experience. And by doing this, it's not something we're even doing. It's just by being knowingly this allowing, loving presence of awareness, we are liberating awareness from these residues of feeling. And the more awareness is liberated from these feelings, the water of awareness becomes clearer and clearer and clearer. And as a result, awareness increasingly tastes itself as it is. Remember Nisargadatta, the Indian sage, who I know many of you know about. At the end of his life, someone asked him, what's it like getting older? And he just said, I get happier and happier and happier. What he meant was that any old residues that were left in the water of awareness, the clear water of his being, was progressively liberated from any residues. And as a result, its nature, the nature of his being, shone more and more in his life. That nature is happiness, the shining of happiness.
Yes.
And just by being knowingly the presence of awareness, and inviting these feelings that for so long we have been repressing and avoiding because we thought they were too painful. Sometimes we say this feeling was unbearable. No, no feeling is unbearable. Awareness never says this is unbearable. Awareness can bear everything. Space can bear everything. What is it that says this is unbearable? It is just another feeling. It is the feeling of resistance. It is meeting a feeling with another layer of resistance and thereby pushing it down.
I think good poetry says that in many ways.
Indeed, yes.
And good music does too. I have one here, a short one. Derek Walcott, Love After Love. The time has come when with elation you will greet yourself arriving at your own door and in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcoming and say, sit here, eat. You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit, feast on your life.
Beautiful, Mary. Who wrote that?
Derek Wallach. He was a Caribbean poet. It was just beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you for reading that. That's beautiful.